Hiya, I just wanted to do a quick video just to show you the dress I got. It's like a knitted fabric, or sort of like a tweed. I think it's like a tweed one. It's got pockets, really deep pockets. So I just thought I'd show you what it looked like on. It's going to be quite tricky to I might see if I can do it on the floor so you can see better. But it's sort of like a sensible length. My only worry is that it sort of shows my tummy a bit too much. I'm very conscious that my tummy looks pregnant, but it's always a balance between like I think I'm going to be always conscious that my belly's going to be big, because it was one of my biggest kind of issues, and I'm always conscious that my arms are a bit too big. But I think this is a size 10, and I think that it's a little snug. It's a little snug around the belly, but it goes on. It's not sort of super. It's not supposed to be a loose one, and so I think it's a really good outfit to stay in, if you know what I mean, because as I get down to 10 stone, that's another £8, or no, it's another £9 to lose. So I think at that point it will fit much better. So I think it's one of those things to have in my life to as a marker of what I, you know, rather than just relying on how much I weigh. It's then a process of you can kind of wear things and see how you feel. I've got got a grey jacket that I got a long time ago, which I don't know if I've shown you already. I'll just go and grab it and show you. It's like a sort of a leather jacket type of thing, which is a size 12. So it's quite good because it's kind of it's a marker. Again, my partner got it. I had one like this when I was 16, and and I kind of grew out of it. You know what I mean? Kind of puberty happened, and I grew, and I sort of wanted another. Like, I saw this again in Sainsbury's, and I just thought it's a really nice marker of how far I've come. And my partner got it for me when I sort of hit my target weight of 11 stone. So it's like a leather. It's not leather, but it's like a fake leather sort of jacket, but it's a slim fit, and it goes just under your, like, sort of just at the hip, stops there, and it's got like a slightly sideways zip, so it kind of doesn't go straight up the middle, it goes slightly to one side, so when you open it slightly, it sort of folds out at the top. You know, it's kind of like a stylish way of doing it. But again, I thought maybe that might be nice with this jacket, with this dress. Just like as a simple, I could get away with wearing this dress with this jacket, maybe some like tights and a pair of trainers or something like that. As you can tell, I'm really nervous because I never wear anything like this, so I always think like a crazy person. But I like this dress because it's got long pockets, and it's not too feminine, and I'm not a very feminine person. I feel weird, so it's nice to have something that's kind of a bit feminine, but not too much. It's quite, you know, it's still very practical and sensible, and I'd still be able to use my body and not feel restricted. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. So I thought this would be a good dress to wear both in winter time, because I could just wear a pair of thick tights with it, and you know, you know, so it wouldn't matter. But also I thought I could wear it with in the summer, perhaps with just some sandals. I have a tremendous amount of varicose veins on my legs and such, and I don't have very kind of sort of let's say I don't know, smooth legs, or I don't have very, you know, they're not very I don't know, they're full of varicose veins basically. So but I've got to get more confident in getting them out, whether they've got varicose veins on them or not, just because that's just part of my body. So I shouldn't really have to worry too much about what other people think of my legs. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you the dress. It fits. I wouldn't be able to put any, if I put any more weight on, I wouldn't fit into it. I can really, especially around the tummy area, I can feel like, you know, there's not a lot of give in there. So I know that this is a dress that I have to be this way and under. So it's kind of a good, you know, it's a good push. And the same for the jacket. You know, if I put on another, so let's say if I put on another half stone, this jacket is not going to fit, because that has not got a lot of space in there. So it's quite a good way of sort of keeping me focused. It's a good way of keeping me where I am. Hello, I am. I'm just doing my little video on my dress and my jacket.
Have you got pants on?
Yes, I've got pants on.
Just check.
Always got to have your pants on. Right, are you ready? I'm going to go and get properly dressed now in actual clothes.
I thought they were actual
No.
clothes. Are they painted on?
They're just painted on clothes. These are just showing off clothes. I'm going to go and get myself actually dressed.
She's painted them on.
Yeah, they're just painted on ones. And then I'll go and get
She's
myself
going to
ready
wash
today.
herself and dress herself.
Okay, see you in a bit.
Sorry.
We'll have some breakfast next. I think today I'm going to have some porridge. Yeah, so I'm just going to have some 40 grams of oats. I'm going to have 5 grams of milled linseed. Keeps measuring itself differently. It was 40 and it's 42. Right, 45. Sultana's gonna have 15 grams of sultanas. Put some out. So that is four sins and 1 healthy extra B. I'm going to put some almond milk.
Do you think they forgot?
No, I don't think they forgot. Almond milk, 750 mils of this can have as a healthy extra A. Yeah. Whereas Jane correctly pointed out, it's almond drink, not almond milk, as an alternative to dairy milk. So basically I'm just going to put some of that in there. The amount in here is a litre. So I don't use all of this in one go. I usually use about half of it. Telly's gone wrong.
I booped up to 3 and then it just gone. Do you want to do play? Go. Do you want to do play? Go.
Okay, I'll come and sort it out. I'll put this in the microwave. So with this I'm going to add in, so I've basically I've kind of done it so that it covers the oats. Yeah, so the idea is that I have about 3 or 4 of these a week, and then I use them all up. I suppose I probably don't use them all up. I probably go through 2.5 of these, in a week, so that's kind of how I measure. It's not something I just drink out of the carton, so it's kind of it's naturally its own. I like it in coffee and I like it in porridge, but I don't like it in any other way, so it's not like I am going to eat it or drink it.
I'm trying to get to the full level.
Yeah?
But it doesn't let me.
Okay, I'll come and help you in a minute. I'll just put this in.
3, go. Why?
It's okay, Ben. I promise you it's okay. I'm coming to help you. I'm just going to put this in the microwave. We've got some ground nutmeg, so I'm going to sprinkle some of that in there. Got some ground cinnamon, so I'm going to sprinkle some of that in there. Got some ground ginger, so I'm going to sprinkle some of that in there. And I've got some ground mixed spice, which I feel like, because it's got cinnamon, ginger and nutmeg in, I should probably just put this in really, but this has got extraness of coriander seeds and dill seeds and cloves. So I'm going to put a tiny, maybe that's the thing, I'll put the rest of it in, but because I only ever want to put a tiny pinch of this, I don't want a lot of this. So I have the flavours mostly from the other stuff, and a tiny bit of that. Okay, baby. So now I'm just going to give that a little mix through. Good enough of them? Give it a little mix up. By this point the oats have started to soak up some of it already. I'm just going to put a tiny touch extra in there. So it's quite liquidy. And now I'm going to put it in for a minute. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, so it's been in for a minute now. Just brought it out, have a little stir, and then I'm just going to put it back in for another minute. Got to a nice consistency now, and it's really hot, so it's been. And then all I'm going to do now is just put a little bit more almond milk over the top, just to loosen. Alright, see you in a bit. Just letting you know that I've had a decaffeinated coffee with almond milk and a few grapes. And spaghetti bolognese is cooking. That's leftover chilli plus a little bit of mixed veg. Carton of tomatoes, and I'm just watching Jane's video. Just while I wait a bit. I've done some spaghetti with spaghetti bolognese on the top. With this has got leftover chilli plus mixed veg and chopped tomatoes. And then I'm also going to have, doesn't say any more of there, but 2 sins basically of this yeast flakes over the top. This has got, this is enriched with vitamin B12, and it's very kindly from Jane, and it was like a cheese replacement type of thing. I'll be using it for this. So this has got a good selection of different vegetables in there. We've got courgette, we've got carrot, we've got peas, we've got kidney beans, which aren't obviously a vegetable but protein food. I've got vegetarian mince, which is protein, sweet corn, which is free, onions, which is speed. So yeah, I'm going to put it all together and eat. Okay, so I have had okay, it's enough now. Had some melon, and the kiddies wanted some squirty cream, so they've got some squirty cream with some strawberries, and Benjamin's had some with grapes. Alright, that's enough. That's enough. Shh, just a minute. And then so he's had some grapes with whipped cream. So I'm going to have some strawberries and grapes. Benji, settle down. So yeah, so my I'll just, yeah, so I'm aware that there's whipped cream in the house. So I'm sure it'll be relatively alright. But I'm going to have some fruit. Yeah, so kiddies are asleep. And I'm hungry now. So I will very likely go to sleep after I've eaten something, so I don't want anything too heavy. I've had my main meal earlier with spaghetti bolognese, so I'll just have a quick look, excuse me, of what I've got left on my little piece of paper to tell me what I've got left. And I've had a healthy extra B, and I've had some healthy extra A with my milk, and I've had 4.5 Sims. So I don't need to kind of, I'm probably not going to go and do the nuts thing. I'm kind of thinking about just a piece of toast, like a wholemeal piece of toast with peanut butter on it and kind of satsuma, something like that. So probably going to do that, which will leave me on get my book. I've got my apron on. and my orange jumper, which makes me match Jane Day. She's got the same jumper, so we got our matching jumpers, which in any other part of the world would be always a little bit weird, but we all follow each other, don't we? So it makes me laugh. Makes me laugh now, kind of how this YouTube thing works, where it's a community that's based. It's like a time lag community where you're chatting to everybody, but it's all done kind of in the future and in the past. It makes me laugh. And also it's kind of a community made up of people who are fascinated by these same sort of things. I know I'm pretty obsessive about making sure I get it right. I think that's just my personality. So I'm sort of, my partner says I imprint easily on people, so I have people like Jane Day in my life who when I first watched Jane in she was kind of one of the first people I watched when I first started doing Slimming World. I first started Slimming World, and I just kind of got obsessive about all of the possibilities of ways of support, and I've just watched her kind of every week since then. You know, my partner says I imprint easily on people, and I become pretty obsessive. So it always makes me laugh to think that I've got the same, thanks to Jane, I've got the same jumper as Jane Day, and we're just matching in our clothes. So it makes me laugh. That's more joys in life, isn't it? Not laugh in a kind of as a bad thing, but just that it's a funny situation that I've found myself in my life, that I didn't know that I was going to experience this bit where you've just got this level of support from all of us here, and there's a kind of like, I remember Debbie from Slimming World said it's like you've just got the weight of support from people, where you know we're all trying to do it in the same sort of thing. Everybody needs this weight to either come off or stay off, and we're not messing about and thinking, no, it doesn't really matter, what does it matter? We are in the bracket whereby it matters, and it matters so much that you find every single way that you can make it easier for yourself and functional for yourself, and you find all the little tricks that your brain is playing on you, and you sort them out so that you can actually lose the weight, actually keep it off, actually start living a life that doesn't involve being, you know, overweight or morbidly obese, or you can actually start living a life that that allows you to use your body in an easy and flexible way. So, you know, but anyway, that was a major sidetrack. What I was trying to do was just show you my food diary, really. So I've got, so this is my scrawl at the side. I've just chucked it in. This is entirely not legible by anybody else. I've just literally just chucked it in. Most of the time I can't even bother to spell it right. That vaguely looks like grapes. I chuck it in. So basically, but I know at a glance, because each time I put it in, I don't really necessarily know exactly what I've actually had food-wise, but I do know what it means in terms of whether I've had the extra A or B's or speed food. So I can have a quick glance down here and see that the speed I've done 3 times. Free I've got 3 times. So I know each time I may have a meal that I'm sort of relatively portioning it out right. I've got a fair bit of, a fair bit of the right amounts of ratio in between. I've got A's here, so I know I've had some almond milk in here because I don't really use anything else for A except when I'm eating cheese, when I don't really want to be eating cheese. But there's all almond milk should be in there today, or is in there today. So I've got 4.5 I've used here, so I'm going to have a tablespoon of peanut butter on a piece of toast. That'll be really nice. And I'm going to have another hot drink. So that will bring me to 9 sins for the day, and of a Satsuma, and so it'll be 1.5 healthy extra B's. And do me well. I'm going to make that now, and then I'll do a little video of it, and then I'll piece together the video, and then I will upload. Alright, see you in a bit. Hello, so yeah, I'm just piece of wholemeal bread toasted. It's a 400-gram slice, so it's half a healthy extra. I've got 15 grams of peanut butter on the top with satsumas, so nice plump satsumas. I really love satsumas. I'll try my best to have clementines, but not really. I don't like them. But I just get these little satsumas. It's Satsuma season with the whole Christmassy thing going on. So I am taking advantage of satsumas because they're a lovely fruit. And because we have nectarines right now. So it's what I'm going to do in January time. I also like conference pears, so I tend to eat up pears. I like conference pears rather than kind of soft. I don't like a soft pear. I like a pear to be just almost like as tough as an apple. I quite like a pear like that. Don't really like them soft, so they're quite good. But yeah, right. I'm tired and rambling, so I should just eat this and then go and snuggle myself up to bed. See you in a bit, guys. Thanks so much for all your love and support. Bye.